Hello, everyone. Did you know that you can just go down on a girl and that's the main act? So one thing I have noticed about sex is that people, and sometimes in heterosexual relationships, it's funny, lesbians have been having sex like this for years, so they're going to be like, yeah, Angela, we already knew. But for those of you who are in heterosexual relationships, what some of you are missing out on is that oral sex for females can be the main event. Like, you don't have to have penetrative sex. You don't have to move to an oral sex on the guy. Like, it can just be about giving a girl oral sex. But women are different, right? So like a guy, you can sometimes just grab his dick and he's kind of like, yeah, let's see where this is going to go. You grab a woman by the pussy and she's not really going to be that, like, it's going to mess with her a little bit. She's like, I actually talked to a client about it the other day and she's like, it almost feels like an assault. I'm like, yep, I understand what you're saying. So you can't just grab her. You can't just pull down her pants. She's going to need some romancing to do this. But what it looks like is, so this is going to be the last stop on our bus stop. The first stop is going to be her mind. How do I start to engage her and connect with her? It might actually start with a conversation. Like, maybe you guys are hanging out on the couch watching a show, maybe Bridgerton, because everybody seems to love that show. And you're just kind of holding each other, cuddling, flirting, being a little silly. That's starting her mind up, right? So it could be a show you're watching, or it could be the flirting or the touching and affection you're showing, but you're starting to get a little bit warm with each other. Then from there, you can start making out with her, start kissing her, start kissing the neck, kissing down. Maybe you incorporate some breasts, you kiss, but like not too hard, not too soft, just a little. You got to find what your partner likes for sure. But this is the sex act. Your goal is to go down on her and to make it completely about her, nothing else. This is the main event. So maybe you start to kiss her breast and kiss on her arms. I want you to think thin skin. This is thin skin, and here, under the knee is thin skin, at the base of an ankle is thin skin. Those are places that are very sexy and sensual. You're gonna wanna kiss different parts of her body to start warming her whole body. So again, then by the time you do get to her vulva, you actually feel a little closer and more connected to each other. Like, she's feeling warm, she's excited. Her legs, here's something to pay attention to non-verbally. Are her legs starting to actually part open, or does she still feel very closed off? Like, I don't think guys pay attention to that sometimes, but like if a woman is tight and not open, that's a nonverbal cue that maybe I'm not ready for your face to be in my vulva. So I want you to pay attention to that. But like, as she starts to warm and get excited, her legs are gonna start to part. She might be like, okay, let's see where this, she's eventually getting to, let's see where this goes. Just the same way, it's similar, but you've got to warm a woman up, right? And so then you're kissing her tummy. Maybe you're massaging her legs and her arms. Maybe you're kissing and going down, but you're not quite on the vulva. And the same thing here. Like, so don't go straight for the clitoris, right? Like, start kissing. So this would be considered the area, the pubis mons, where there's like pubic hair, right? And if she does have pubic hair, if she shaves, then it would be just the outer skin lips, not the inner wet ones, but the outer skin lips. So you might be kissing around this area to just warm it up, show some enthusiasm that you're there, just drink her in. And then as you start to warm this part up, and again, think of it like you're just trying to make this outer part feel really good. So like, you can actually use your hands to kind of massage this area. And like, just even you can do whole hand experiences. You can do, if you start with a lick, you don't have to go straight for the clitoris. You can do like a whole tongue lick up, like you're just excited to be there. You can actually explore the outer lips first and then go to the inner lips. Now I do want you to know, so this is representing the clitoral area, right? So this is the clitoral hood. That's supposed to be the clitoris head. But again, the clitoris is inside here. So this part is only representing this part right here. And so what you're doing is you're warming up these parts, these bulbs, when you're playing with the rest of the vulva, because these parts, try to put them together. I need a better tool for that. But like, they're down in here and in here. So when you're warming up these other parts, you're warming up her entire clitoris. And yes, you can use your fingers to kind of go in there and explore. But then start doing some of your clitoral stimulation. And again, you're just playing with and exploring different ways to touch her, to create sensations, to feel good and warm. And then you see if you can get her to orgasm. Even if you can't, you're still just seeing if you can make her feel good. So like taking pressure off orgasm is a way to make oral sex for a female more romantic too. It's just about making you feel good. If you orgasm, cool. If not, I just want you to feel good, and I'm excited to be here with you. And then once you're done giving her some orgasms, then you cuddle. Like, I want you to understand, like, making love is from start to finish. You hold each other, you connect with each other, maybe you hold her close and rub her hair, but like, aftercare is a big part of making love. It's not just giving her orgasms and then going back to Bridgerton. It's bringing her close, holding her, and letting her know that you're just happy to have been a part of her. Like, you've made love to her vulva. So if you would like more tips or you would like to see me, please submit a contact form at therapistintstlouis.com. Please like and subscribe and submit your comments below.